Hi everyone, today I'm going to be talking about something near and dear to my heart, and that is Kindle Unlimited. I have a Kindle Paperwhite and I've used Kindle Unlimited for the longest time. It's $11.99 a month, and that I've either read or want to read, and some recommendations from me. So yeah, let's get into it. I usually read on my phone, but a lot of times I read with my Kindle. So I recommend either way. If you don't want to dedicate yourself to buying a Kindle, you can still download the Kindle app, and there you can download the Kindle Unlimited books right from the app, or if you're going to buy the ones you have to pay for, that you just do through either the Amazon app or online, and then it shows up in your library. You can download it. It's something I very much recommend because reading is obviously quite an expensive hobby, and of course I just want to save money, and I'm sure everyone else does too. To start with the author Elsie Silver, the first series of hers I've read was Chestnut Springs, and I rated all the books around 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. It's just like cowboy ranch romance. Those books are so fun. I'm gonna grab my dog. I got my angry boy here. Sorry, he was licking his paws and that's not good. Secondly, the Rose Hill series. The only book out from that right now is Wild Love, but in September Wild Eyes is coming out, and that's a single dad ranch cowboy type romance. It's all like, yeah, all single dad. I really enjoyed Wild Love. I gave that 4 stars as well. And then lastly, one series of hers that I have not read is Gold Rush Ranch, which is, I don't know too much about it, but it's her first series, and some of the characters from that series are connected into Chestnut Springs. All of her series are kind of slightly interconnected, but they're all interconnected standalones within the series, and then the series, they all take place in the same world. I hope that makes sense. And then next, another one, I love Boys of Tommen by Chloe Walsh. I don't know any of her other books or where they are or how they're offered, but I know Boys of Tommen, at least Binding 13, Keeping 13, Saving 6, and Redeeming 6. Those 4 are on Kindle Unlimited. However, Taming 7 I had to download on its own, but that could just be because it's a newer book and they haven't gotten around to providing that on Kindle Unlimited yet. That's totally fine. But however, 4 out of 5 books in a series so far, of course, being on Kindle Unlimited, I think that is very good, especially because those books, which are about like a group of students, like secondary students in Ireland, they are some of the best romance books I've ever read in my life. Like, incredible. That is, like, I'd say tied for my favorite series of all time. My other favorite being Addicted Calloway, which gets into our next books, which is Addicted / Calloway Sister series by Krista and Becca Ritchie. All 10 books of those are on Kindle Unlimited as of recently. That series as a whole was 5 stars for me. Personally, I relate most to Daisy. I love her so much. She is like, I just love her. I love it so much. And hi TT. I love it so much. It's really entertaining. It's about 3 sisters, and it's kind of like, I don't know like how to describe the series as a whole. I read it a long time ago, but there's Lo and Lily, there's Daisy and Reich, and Connor and Rose, and every single one of those characters like are so sweet. And also It Takes Two, or whatever it takes, or whatever the series about Willow and Garrett. I think his name's Garrett. Let's go with Garrett. Willow and Garrett, that's also offered on there. And the Like Us series, which is about the children of the addicted Calloway couples, also have their own series, also in Kindle Unlimited. So that's like, I have no clue how many Like Us books there are so far. I haven't started them yet. It's like 25 books, I want to say, like right there off the bat, by Krista and Becca Ritchie, that are all on Kindle Unlimited. So that's great. Next, another one I've read is the Windy City series by Liz Tomford. There's, I believe, 4 books in that series so far. Mile High, Right Move, Play Along is the 4th one. I'm blanking on the 3rd name right now. Whatever. But those books are about a bunch of sports players in Chicago. The first one's about an NHL player. Second is about a basketball player. Third is about baseball. Fourth is about baseball. Fifth is going to be about Rio, which is their other friend. And I think he's a basketball player. Sorry, not basketball. Hockey. Okay. But that series is really, really good. I rated the 1st, 3rd, and 4th book 4 stars, and I rated the 2nd, which is Right Move, 5 stars. And those are very, very good. Very much recommend them. Very cute. The next author, which only some of her books are on Kindle Unlimited, is Elle Kennedy. The ones that I've read is the Off Campus and Briar U series. I read all 8 of those, and I read most of them on Kindle Unlimited, and yeah, no complaints. Those are like tried and true, very popular. I'm sure you've heard of them before. Hockey romances, all interconnected standalones. Very, very good. Off Campus series comes first, Briar U comes second, but they're practically the same thing. And then their new series, which is in the works, it's called, I believe it's called the Campus Diary series. That so far has The Graham Effect and The Dixon Rule. That is also on Kindle Unlimited. All hockey romances, all very good. Hockey romances are a classic. Very much recommend if you haven't read them yet. They're so much fun. I don't read for education, I read for vibes. And I love hockey romances. Like, love, love, love. Then, next, Mind series is on Kindle Unlimited by St. Abbey. That series is about a serial killer girl, and she meets an FBI guy, and they like each other, and they get into a relationship. And the case he is working on is finding the serial killer who's killing brutally a bunch of men, like scattered around, and he's dating the killer who's killing all these people. And what I really liked about it, I thought she had a lot. I loved her. He was really nice. I really liked him. But like, she had a good reason, okay? Like, hear her out, you know what I mean? Like, I really liked her. And the story, search up trigger warnings for sure, but I thought it was great. I read it in like a day. So I read like all 5 in a day, and I really recommended it. I think I rated the whole series as like 4.5 kind of stars, and that was my first dark romance. So I really, really enjoyed it. Then next, Lauren Asher. As a whole, various of her books are on Kindle Unlimited, which I really like. Starting with her Dirty Air series, those books, all 4 of them, those are all on Kindle Unlimited. I have not gotten around to reading those yet. Then the 3 of her Dreamland Billionaire books, those are all on Kindle Unlimited. And then 2 of the 3 books that are out right now for like front billionaires is also on Kindle Unlimited. I have read, what's the order? Love Redesigned. I've read the first book, and I'm currently on the second book. I gave the first book 4 stars, 3.5, like around that, 3.75. I enjoyed it though. Like, I got through it quickly. I thought it was really cute. It just, I don't know, it was good. It was good nonetheless. And I want to start reading the rest of her books because I kind of put it off for a while, and after reading that one book, I'm going to say I'm pleasantly surprised. I actually liked it more than I expected to be honest. Next, Abby Jimenez. I want to say most of her books are on Kindle Unlimited. I've read like the series that starts with the Friend Zone, and I've read Just for the Summer. I have yet to read Yours Truly and Part of Your World. I know Just for the Summer is not on Kindle Unlimited, and of all of her books, I gave them all around 3.5 to 4.5 stars. They're all very fun, very good. easy reads, but she does a very good job of like introducing more complex concepts and like giving the characters kind of like, there's just a lot of representation for like mental health and like physical issues, trauma, and I really like about how there's like more to her books than just like love, which honestly we all love the hee love sometimes, but sometimes it's nice that they're like whole people, you know what I mean? Moving on to books that I haven't read but want to read that are offered on Kindle Unlimited, which I'm likely going to read on Kindle Unlimited, because why spend $25 on a book when you can get it for $11.99 per month? You know what I mean? But that will start with the Never After series by Emily McIntyre. Those books I want to read, to be honest, I want to read Wretched most. I have to kind of learn more about that series. I know it's like dark romance kind of, search up trigger warnings if you're going to read those, and childhood classics reimagined into dark romance. Wicked is my favorite play in the world, and like I literally went to see it on my birthday, and I believe Wretched is like a Wicked reimagined. I know they have like Hooked, which I think is Peter Pan reimagined, Scarred, which is Lion King reimagined, and a couple other ones, and I'm looking forward to reading those books. Then next, there's the Darkverse series, which is also a dark romance. That I saw Steph Bohr read in her Reading Dark Romance for a Week video, and I know she had a lot of good things to say about that, and from what I've heard about it, it seems really enjoyable and is more like dark romance, but not dark in the way of like, I like, my taste personally when it comes to dark romance is the guys are still treat the women well. It's just kind of has darker surrounding themes, but honestly that's kind of interesting. Like I love Criminal Minds and all that stuff, so like I'm fine with that kind of content in books, but definitely search up trigger warnings if you want to read those too. And then Mariana Zapata, most, not all, of her books are offered on Kindle Unlimited. She has a lot of books. Those are very, very popular. What has stopped me so far from getting into her books is the fact that they're all slow burns. I don't know how I'm gonna do with that. I've never really read a slow burn book before, like super slow in the way that hers are. But I do wanna try From Lukov with Love soon. I know that one's on Kindle Unlimited, and kind of see where it goes from there. And The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. But I'm gonna see how I feel about that. That is all for my recommendations for Kindle Unlimited. Of course, there are so many other books out there of so many different genres. I'm just speaking on what is my favorite genre, which is romance. So, of course, if anyone has any recommendations that are on Kindle Unlimited, let me know and let us know. I really recommend it, and if you have any questions, also let me know. I'm happy to answer anything, and it was nice to be chatting with you guys.